And you keep coming back. Why?
Well, I haven't actually been for 10 years,
really?
but I'm coming back now, partly to do that show, which is a lunchtime show where I just chat about my books, but also I'm redoing 3 of my shows that I did over the last 10 years, because here's a place, I'm going to be doing them for TV in the autumn, here's a place where I can try them out, I can warm them up, and the audiences will just be brilliant. Because actually, the thing about this place is that there's a sort of great warmth to anything you do. You know, as that circus has showed, it's always like the reaction is always brilliant. Sometimes it's lively, but it's always kind of warm and brilliant.
And I suppose everybody's prepared to give things a go. They'll come and see someone who they know from the TV, and then there'll be some of the posters, some of the leaflets, they'll think, oh, let's go and see what that's about.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually, my son, hopefully, is coming up, and he's never been here before.
Okay.
So I'm going to be showing him stuff that like this that I think he's going to love. But, yeah, I mean, actually, when I first came here, there were sort of, I think, about 4 performers. There was me and about 4 others. And now everywhere you look, there's thousands and thousands. So it's kind of bewildering, but brilliant.
Yeah, I think the Fringe is something like 3,500 shows.
Right.
I figured out if they're an hour long, it'll take you 5 months to go and see them.
OK, well, I'll meet you back here in December.
Yeah, good plan, good plan. So I'm fascinated by this double bubble, as it were. You'll do your Q&A, book talk, and then it'll be stand-up?
Well, the Q&A book talk is basically just me talking about the God, Desire and Jews Don't Count and the ideas in them, and people just ask me questions. It's a bit like stand-up philosophy, to be honest, and it's a conversation, and I'm really enjoying that. But in the evening, at the Monkey Barrel, I'm trying out these shows, which I'm starting tonight, because it's called Fame Not the Musical, is the first one, and yeah, that's basically stand-up, and it's got jokes in it that I haven't done for 10 years. So we'll see how they go.
I'd do the same jokes as I was doing 10 years ago, so I'm delighted to hear that. And which is the most or least terrifying?
I would say, you know what, I'm not as terrified as I used to be about anything. I think I've got so old and so inured to doing this that I don't get terrified anymore. It's a bit terrifying just remembering the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing tonight and the other times I'm doing the stand-up, because they are from quite a long time ago. So I may have a secret iPad if I completely forget what I'm doing. But they're work-in-progress shows, so I'm allowed to do that.
You put that on the poster?
Yeah, definitely work in progress.
So have you
meaning it might go wrong, is what that means.
Have you been in the loft rifling through old notebooks?
I have, yeah. Well, not the loft so much. In the loft of my computer, rifling through, oh, yeah, that's a joke that I did then. So, yeah, I've been doing it, I've been working them up again, and I am really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Because even though I've been doing this for a long time, the thing about stand-up and the thing about performing is there's always a sort of thrill to it that is sort of very hard to get in any other form of life. I am addicted to it.
Yeah, and people keep coming back. I saw your old flatmate wandering around yesterday.
Yeah. Just wandering around.
Yeah, just wandering around. Frank Skinner, obviously.
Yeah.
So I wonder whether you might do a get-together for fantasy football with the Women's World Cup on?
Well, definitely we'll both be supporting the women. Of course. We did get together for a curry here the other night. Actually, I remember the first time, not the first time, but in 1990 when I was here, it was the first time I was sharing a flat with Frank, and a very Edinburgh thing happened, which is we were talking, having a very intense conversation. He'd just split up with someone, he was almost in tears, and then the bloke we were staying with, who was a juggler called Mitchell Zydveg, came in and balanced the ironing board on his chin.
Only in Edinburgh.
Only in
Edinburgh. Great story. Thank you so much. Great to see you. Thanks to everyone else. They're still going. Unbelievable. They must be exhausted. We certainly are. Back to you guys.
John, thank you.